Eureka.
Hey, what's up everyone, this is Dante's Analysis and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification button for any new videos I'm going to be releasing in the future. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a album review to Logic's last album called No Pressure, and this album came out on July 24, 2020, and before I get into the album, I'm gonna give like a little backstory on the album. So No Pressure is the sixth studio album by Maryland rapper Logic and serves as a sequel to his 2014 debut album called Under Pressure. In a similar fashion to show his 2018 project Young Sinatra 4 was teased, Logic's released No Pressure Freestyle in August of 2019. That serves as the first mention of this album and include lines found in songs on the project. Much like Under Pressure and the album that followed in 2015, The Incredible True Story, No Pressure features the AI assistant Thalia in a narrative role similar to that of Under Pressure. Logic returned from a social media hiatus to announce that No Pressure would be released in just over a week and serve as his final project. So I gave into the little backstory of the album, and I'm gonna get into what Logic thinks about this album. It talks about a lot of dope stuff. It's very hip-hop and very dope, but not like my album Young Sinatra 4, which is kind of boom bap hip-hop. This one is more modern hip-hop. I'm talking about a lot of stuff. I'm talking about life, things I've gone through, and having a child, all types of stuff. So getting into this album and also reading the whole backstory of the album, it actually very sad that Logic is making his retirement, because I know he's been at it for a couple of years now, been grinding his way in the industry, started from the underground scene, then made it to the mainstream hip hop, coming out with his debut album Under Pressure, which most Logic fans will consider that a classic, which I do agree. But in my opinion, I also really love The Incredible True Story. I feel like when it comes to those two albums, those were two of Logic's best albums. It's my opinion. And the other albums that came out, they were good, but it didn't really live up to the hype of his past projects. And yeah, and I know like a lot of people are telling Logic to go back to his Under Pressure roots because the songs that he was releasing weren't really catering to that type of sound. So for this album, he actually decided to go back to that sound called No Pressure. And yeah, and he announced that this is his final project, and a lot of fans were really upset because Logic has finally come back from a social media hiatus and out of nowhere just to announce that, oh, I'm going to be releasing my final project. And it surprised everyone because no one really expected Logic to retire so soon, granted how young he is. But I actually do understand why he's retiring, because he has a baby son now and he wants to spend more time with his son rather than doing music. Because if he still does music and takes care of a kid at the same time, it's not really going to balance out well, because if he's doing music, he's going to have to tour, do promo, and he's barely going to be in the kid's life. So I actually do understand why Logic is deciding to take a break from music and lay it to rest. Getting to the actual album, the track list for this album include 15 songs, and the main producer or like executive producer of this project is No ID. And yeah, just getting into the project is really dope. Logic has always been on his lyrical stuff, but he's back on his lyrical content, talking about like different topics, talking about how he was like poor when he was growing up. He tackled on people in the comment section talking crazy about him, saying that money doesn't make you happy. Even though Logic has a whole lot of money, he doesn't still feel happy about it. Just basically, like, when you listen to this whole project from beginning to end, you just listen to Logic's come up story. It just takes you through his journey of like becoming a underground rapper to a mainstream artist. When to become a mainstream artist, you, and all the fame, you deal with also the highs and the lows. And he talks about all of that on this project, and it's actually really dope that he tackled a lot of different subjects on this project. And I like it very much, and especially the track 11, Dark Place, where he was talking about all of the negativity that he faced and how it would just affect his mental health, and that's why he decided to take a social media break. And different songs like Soul Food 2, that was also really dope. That's the beat switch up from the middle of the song was cool. And I like how Logic started off this song with the same line from his Under Pressure album into this song. It's actually really cool. And also at the end of each song, Thalia also documents a process of Logic making this song. I know there's one message that Thalia said that Logic spent like a whole week recording this album and only took him like 4 sessions to complete it. Him linking up with No ID from just such amount of time, and him playing, when the process of making this album, he played chess with his boys relentlessly. And also when it comes to like his production, he also talked about different artists that inspired his production. Thalia documents all of Logic's making the project and also his life on what he's been doing at this time, and I actually really do enjoy it. And I also like the ending of the song where it closes off as a speech, and it just gives you a feeling that, dang, like this is the end. This is like the final Logic song that we're gonna hear from him. And it's sad. It's really sad to see that Logic is leaving rap. But I already know that he signed an exclusive deal with Twitch, so he's not going to be gone entirely. You might be able to catch him streaming games and playing with his fans and interacting with them, so that's really cool. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about this project. This project was actually dope from beginning to end. Again, like the one thing I didn't really like about the project is it was a little too long, but I kind of do understand why he made it long, because he wanted to feed his fans with music. So I understand like why he released 15 songs instead of only 10. So yeah, but either way, that's the only thing I didn't like from this project. Other than that, everything was solid. So for this album, I'm definitely gonna give it like a good 9 out of 10. Again, as I said before, the content was good, the lyrics is good, the production is fire. You always can count on Logic with his production team, including himself, because he also makes beats too. And No ID did a great job being executive producer on this project. Also, I like the documentation of like his whole journey from beginning to end on this project. Thalia keeping tabs of the progress of Logic and what he's been doing while preparing this album, and telling us like fun facts about Logic and what he's been up to. And yeah, and also do like how Logic was being real and told us like how he's been going through like mentally. I like how Logic expresses his good side and also his bad side when dealing with fame, and I love it so much. And it's actually really good that he released this project, and I could definitely say this is actually a very strong close to Logic's rap journey. And yeah, all I can say to Logic is hope you find fulfillment in taking care of your son. I know you'll be like a great father. Also, I'm pretty sure you'll stay out of trouble and just stay healthy, man, especially during these times, and just look out for your team and just keep yourself and your wife and your baby healthy. So again, I give Logic's No Pressure album a 9 out of 10, and thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later.